Good day, brethren, and this is the Catholic Replies, here in our segment, the Bite-Sized Theology, here in Cebu. In today's bite-sized episode, let's talk about the 10 Commandments of God. And let's start with the first one. In Exodus chapter 20 verse 3 to 4, God said to Moses, "I am the Lord your God. You shall not have any other gods before me." But let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. For the benefit of our non-Catholic friends, let's proceed with reading below the verse. It goes something like this. You shall not make any graven images. You shall not bow down or worship them. Now, this verse is actually being used as an attack to the Catholic Church in terms of having a sacred image in our house or in churches or chapels. But today, let's go ahead and debunk this misconception and misunderstanding about the first commandment. Let's go ahead and find out. During the Old Testament times, a lot of people worship gods or idols, and that's the reason behind the imposition of the law about the first commandment. You shall not make any graven images or idols. Now, it is not a direct attack to the sacred images of the Catholic Church. You know what I know why? Because the sacred images of the Church are not idols. They are statues being offered or being created as a memorial to the saints and to the Lord our God Himself. You want biblical proofs about that? Now let me give you some. In Exodus chapter 25 verse 16 to 19, Yahweh ordered Moses to make graven images of two cherubims made of gold. It is placed above the Ark of the Covenant. On Numbers chapter 21 verse 8 to 9, God Himself ordered Moses to create a bronze serpent, and whoever put an eye on that serpent will be healed. Now, logically, think about this. If God Himself really forbid the creation of images, why in the world did God order Moses to create two cherubims and a serpent snake? If He is God and truly powerful, it is just enough for God to say, all of you, you will be healed. All of you people of Israel, all of you people of the Old Testament, in my just one word, you will be healed. But why in the world did God order Moses to create images? You want to know why? Because sacred images are not idols, and it is not contrary to the first commandment. Brothers and sisters, for the benefit of our non-Catholic friends, they always use the verse from Isaiah chapter 42 verse 8, from where God said, "I'm the Lord your God, and I will not share my glory or praises to graven images." Now, does it hit us Catholic? I don't think so. You know why? Because during the Old Testament, as I said before, a lot of people are worshiping gods or false idols. These gods are actually the ones that are being referred to the Isaiah 42:8 verse. Let me name some of them. We have Anamelech and Adramelech, Bel and Nebo, Baal, just to name a few. Now, sacred images of the Catholic Church are not being worshipped as God per se, on what we call latria, labeled by St. Thomas Aquinas. Hopefully, this episode shed light on the issue about the sacred images and the first commandment of God. This is Brother J.C. Recto of the Third Order Preachers. This is the Catholic Replies, Bite-Sized Theology.